Hey folks, it's Joe in my hometown of Colorado Springs today with a return visitor. This is a car that I sold almost exactly 2 years ago. It's a 95 manual transmission 993 C2 in Polar Silver. Super interesting car to me. At the time I sold it about 2 years ago, it had just had, I believe, a top end job done. I think Porsche Colorado Springs had done a bunch of work on it to the tune of almost $20,000 for the previous owner. I sold it, I believe, in August of 2023 to the current owner. He has since done control arms, he's done leak remediation, he's done the speedline style wheels, he's done Momo Porsche branded steering wheel, he's done clear markers. I think he's spent, not including the Momo wheels, $15,000 to $20,000 on bringing maintenance up to date on it. And so this is probably mechanically the best 100,000 mile 993 in the country. With that said, it has to be substantially less expensive than others because the whole car's been repainted. Now, I know of an accident I talked about in the rear video, the last video, where somebody backed into the front of this, so that I know the front deck lid's been redone, and the headlight bucket and the headlight on one side was redone. But it's clear by looking at the car that other parts of the car have also been repainted. You can tell, my previous video, it showed better than this, but there's a couple different shades of the Polar Silver between here and here. You can see there's a difference in the colors on the sunroof versus the rest of the roof. Those are the most, let's say, the most noticeable. The front of the car looks really nice. Like I said, the other side is the most noticeable. There's no dents, there's no dings. I don't think there's even a door ding in it right now. There's some chips on there, little chip on there. But like I said, this is a driver, and I can't imagine a better driver for the money. I think if it were my car, I would take it as it is, drive it, and if I wanted it prettier, I wouldn't spend the 20 grand it would take to do a full repaint. I think I'd put a wrap on it. $4,000, $4,500. You can have a really nice wrap done in any color that you want, and you'd have an absolutely beautiful car. And for the cost of the wrap, in 4 or 5 years, if you want a different color, you change the color. Let's look inside. Has a factory head unit. It's a CDR 210. I'm not sure that that the CD player was standard in 1995. It may have been. I'm not sure on that. Seats have the normal wear that you'd see here. Has a fair bit of checking in the leather. So just in the interest of full transparency, they're intact like this. This is the worst wear on any of the seats. But you do have the checking just from age. So I think those could be sanded down and refinished. I don't think you'd have to redo the seats. The one spot on the seat that the stitching is coming out, you'd want to address that probably, is right here. It has infinity speakers. The dash looks pretty good, although you can see, and this has not gotten any worse since I sold the car 2 years ago, you see the small cracks on the top of the instrument cluster here. The rest of the dash looks pretty darn good. And like I said, just over 100,000 miles. 105,717. I believe that engine work was done at Porsche Colorado Springs at 96,000 miles. So just a tremendous amount of work done. Oh, this is that Momo Porsche wheel. Really, really nice. So a tremendous amount of work done in the last 10,000 miles to make this car just a superb driver. Really, really nice. So if you'd like more details, if you'd like to see more pictures, if you'd like to see the Carfax, if you'd like to see the build sheet, I think I have that, give me a call. This is Joe, 720-382-6167. And as always, I thank you for watching.